Hey guys, it's Rachel from freescrapbookingideasandvideos.com, and I'm here to show you a few things. I'm actually planning to hopefully make about 18 or so layouts in the next, I don't know how long it'll take, couple weeks maybe, to ones to add to my website. I went through some of my old childhood stuff tonight, and you can see that box right there. I got that down from the attic, and I went through and actually have cleaned up a lot, but you can see all the stuff on the floor I made piles of things that seemed to go together that I could possibly put on layouts together, or just made sense to me. And then the rest of the stuff that I cleaned up from down here, it used to be completely covered there. The rest of that stuff I actually put into that basket there on the table in file folders, like I said, in categories that made sense to me, the way I might scrapbook them or do projects with them. And actually I found quite a few things that I had already scrapbooked about that ephemera that didn't ever get on a scrapbook page, so I made a pile of those, and I actually went through a lot of my scrapbook layouts and put the things that went with them, even if they didn't fit on the layout, because most of the layouts were completed, put them behind the layout, or at least one of them I was able to kind of slip in sort of like a pocket. And I realized, I was going to show it to you, but I realized it was from one of my e-zines, which I do my best to keep exclusive just for subscribers to the e-zine. So I decided not to show it to you guys, but I made a note to share that in my next e-zine, so you can see how I took a completed layout, or what I had planned to be completed, and when I found some extra stuff to go with it, how I worked it in. It's just real simple. It's not a big deal, but it was cool how you can sometimes, even on a completed layout, especially if you use pocket techniques, which I do a lot, to put your stuff that you find after the fact, because I know no matter how organized we are, we can't keep up with every single thing. So then this is the pile that I decided that I wanted to work on for the 18 layouts that I'm planning for my website. So this is just a lot of different things that I wanted to record. So some different cards, and this is actually a really early, super early scrapbook that I did for a class. So you can see it's just divided page protectors, and they're not even scrapbook page protectors. I'm really not sure where they came from, but it was a sign language class that I took. So I'm not sure if I'm going to leave them in these page protectors or try to kind of help them a little bit. I'm not sure exactly, but this is in my plans of things I want to do. You can see this was the title page for the little scrapbook that I made. The other thing is, there's a lot of things I have that may or may not have photos to go with them. I have a Pinterest board all about scrapbook layouts without photos, so I probably will end up doing quite a few of these without photos, just journaling and ephemera. So just things that I wanted to remember. This was one of the first books that my dad read to me, and I had it memorized. It's just a good memory. This is from something. You'll see that when I get that done. An old Dollywood pass. This is a pen pal that I had from Germany. And I have a photo to go with this somewhere. So my plan of my actual pen pal, so my plan is to do a layout and leave a space for the photo, because I'm sure I'll find it one of these days. And I can picture it in my mind, so I think I can create the layout around it and then just leave a space. So that's one of my strategies for my lack of organization. This is a project that we did when I was a kid. There's 3 of them, and I want to be able to take them out. I don't want to attach them to a page, so I'm probably going to use my pocket technique for this one and just kind of create a embellished pocket for them. So this is one of my very first school pages that I completed, and I remember this very specifically, this actual day. So I wanted to keep that. This has been a strong memory for a long time. This is a speech club that my friends and I created in our homeschool group when we were probably like 10 or 11, and it's got a lot of the speeches and stuff in there. And the people that were involved, those are seriously hazy memories as of 20 years ago. So I was really excited to find this. I'm probably not going to keep it in this folder. Obviously, it's kind of an ugly folder. but I'm probably going to do the same, just a pocket technique, and maybe take a picture of the folder so I can remember and embellish it. And then I found some old certificates from when I was sort of doing some, not really competition, but sort of like a recital kind of thing. So anyways, just a stack of stuff that I'm going to work into layouts, Lord willing, over the next probably couple of weeks or so. And the main thing I wanted to talk about was just the fact that there's ways to work in ephemera after the fact, and then just kind of the real life part of organizing and all that stuff, putting things away. Just, it's not everyone has everything organized. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I listen to podcasts or watch videos or whatever, it sounds like everybody has a great system and has it all together. And it's just kind of encouraging myself that, because I've been discouraged about this for a long time, that I have all this stuff that I want to scrapbook and it's not organized and la la la. But just to be content with doing a little bit at a time, and it's amazing as you do that and not get discouraged. You really can get stuff done. Just keep working on it. So anyways, just a little encouragement and an update, and you can be looking for those layouts. I will be posting as I go along, creating them, and as I put them on my website. All right, thanks a lot.